Chance is one of the 10 survivors you can choose and play within Forsaken. He's a stunner, the role of being a hero, saving the other survivors and carrying their asses. Unlike Guest and Shadelsky, he has a game-changing ability: having a fucking gun. That's right, fellas, in the Forsaken universe, someone is smart enough to bring a gun to a fist fight.
Tricks from a pro nerfer that could help you win your next nerf battle.
Huh? You have a what? Oh, dead ass? A flintlock? Chance is the smartest and dumbest survivor in Forsaken. Smart for having a gun, dumb for choosing a flintlock. Now, let's get to the video. Chance is the only survivor that has 4 abilities. Let's start with coin flip. It's the ultimate gambler's dream. Heads or tails. You throw a coin, you either get charges or weakness. The weakness has no limit, so you can reach Romanian numbers you've never seen before. Or hit the jackpot. Speaking of jackpot, his entire kit is all about the odds. You're always challenging the odds. You bet on the odds. Alright, I'm glazing the odds a little too much, but bear with me. His passive is Unpredictable Fate. As soon as the round starts, you spawn in with 70 to 90 HP at the start of the round. But not really, you can spawn in with below 70 HP, which is kinda weird. And it says 60 to 120 HP, but you can still get below 60 HP. So am I supposed to believe the devs?
What are you doing? I'm posting false information on the web. Why? It's fun.
Not gonna talk much about this, not gonna bore you with that if you have 60 HP you will get one-shotted by mass infection up close, or that you're a 3-shot. Low HP, bad. High HP, good. I wanted to go to his first ability, which is Coin Toss. It can give charges or weakness. Weakness has no cap. It's a 50-50, so you can get 3 charges in a row, or get 5 weaknesses. Although it seems simple, it has stuff, mechanics. You need to watch out. The weakness effect lasts for 50 seconds. If you get tails and you wait for the time to end, then you decide to coin flip.
Aw, dang it.
Alright, it will stay and slowly increase. Well, not really have to get tails for it to increase, so you have to be pretty careful. If you're at weakness 4, it'll go to weakness 5, and on and on and on. You could get sniped by 1x, or a John Doe could hit you with the spikes, or his traps even, or rushed down by Jason or Cool Kid. Since you make a pretty loud sound cue when you coin toss. So it does create this tense moment where you have to watch out, or you're getting sent back to the lobby. Since we talked about weaknesses and coin flipping, now you're stuck with 50 weaknesses. Now what? Hatfix comes in, and as a professional gambler myself, this ability is fucking you. Well, not in the way you think. You need 3 charges to use it, so instantly at disadvantage compared to his other abilities that just need 1 charge or more. You adjust your hat, and boom, all of your weaknesses gone. 10 weaknesses, just tip your hat. 30, tip your hat. Saw your teammate getting mauled to death because you missed your shot, tip your hat. It does have another unique feature, re-enabling 1 shot if it's disabled. Now, how the fuck is one of my abilities getting disabled? This is where the most complicated ability comes in. 1 shot. There are 2 ways of explaining it. High charge gun go boom, low charge gun do nothing or go boom. But I am a YouTuber, a professional yapper. So sit back and relax and let me explain how one shot truly works. The strongest stun in the game, which is one shot, with a 40-second cooldown, is the only ranged ability being able to hit the killers up to 90 stuns away. But there's a catch. It is a 1 to 5 second stun duration, depending if you're close to the killer or not. Point blank will stun him for 5 seconds. Far away will barely give him any stun time, so we get to the charge mechanic. Why do I need more than one charges? Well, the flintlock on default, if you have one charge, it has a 50% chance for the gun to shoot, a 25% chance for the flintlock to do nothing, another 25% chance for the flintlock to fucking explode. They all give major end lag if you miss, so be careful and hit your shots or you're going to get punched. Every charge you add up, you get a 20% chance increase to your gun firing, and the other outcome are decreased by 10%. 3 is max, so 90% of your gun going off and 10% for not doing anything, and another 10% for your gun exploding. Simple. The video is a little longer for a reason. If there's an additional chance on the team, the chances of your gun firing is decreased by 5%, and the other outcomes are increased by 2.5%. But wait, the devs reworked it without announcing it. So now, it's every chance there is on the team, the stun duration is decreased by 50%, and if your gun explodes, you are forced to use havoc so you can enable it. So you can stun the killer, and the stun duration is reduced by 1 second, so it's 1 to 4 seconds of stun duration point blank. Alright, we're done. Alright, I forgot how to use it. Against any John Doe user, it's best to use it pretty far away, since, you know, it doesn't really matter if it's point blank or not, he still has the passive. And against a 1x, it's better to wait for them to use an ability where they're standing still so you can get a guaranteed shot and cancel their ability, which is probably the reason why he's so good. For Jason, it is hella risky. None of his moves keep him immobile, so when he uses Behead, most Jason mains logically stand still to regain their stamina since they have slowness. Or try your luck on taking the shot. If you miss, well, Cool Kid is interesting, to say the least, if you line yourself just perfectly enough. When he uses his minions, best value for this ability. Or if he misses a walk speed overdrive, is where you can get a free shot. Reroll is a pretty simple ability. 20-second cooldown, you can reroll your HP. You can get between 50 to 120 HP. Every additional charge you add, 3% of your health will become max HP. So if you want to reach well above 120 HP, you need 2 or 3 charges. You can get 130, which is busted. The sweet spot, I would say, is just above 100. Just get 1 or 2 charges, test your luck, then reroll. 3 is too risky. Not worth getting 130 HP. Getting 120 is good enough for anyone. Just taking an additional hit can mean a win or an embarrassing defeat in the lobby. And I think that's all for chance. If you're fighting a John Doe or a 1x, use your gun when they're using an ability to maximize the value of your ability. Cool Kid, try to line yourself to get all the minions, but don't make it too obvious that the Cool Kid is going to avoid you and know that you want to kill all of his minions, or just punish his walk speed overdrive. Jason is the hardest one to hit compared to other killers. No attacks, none of his abilities make him like stand still, so you gotta trust your gut for it. Compared to Shed and Guest, yes, Shedelsky is consistent but relatively easy to dodge. For Guest, he is really good against John Doe at 1x. Their M1s are slow as fuck, and Guest can block 1x mass infection for a free punch. for Jason and Cool Kid is just prediction. You can't react to their M1s. Unless if it's Behead or Walk Speed Overdrive, then maybe you can react to it. Chance only relies on luck base, so he can truly be the best character if you're lucky with it. So that's why I made this video.
I mean, we have fucking three golden skins.
Kill me! Do it!
What are you doing? Get away
This is a
from me.
reasonable
No,
crash,
I'm not,
gentlemen.
I'm not giving you the XP. Fuck you.
He just ignored.
Oh my god,
Oh,
I'm scared. I'm scared.